Alright, so here I'm taking a piece of yucca that grows around my house, and I'm just running a couple piercing thrusts through it so it'll break in half. And now I'm using my knife to break it away from the shell. I use a stick to kind of grind it and scrape it away from the edges here. And then from there I'm going to go ahead and burn it. And then when I want it to go out, I just pack some mud around the bottom. It's out. Now I'm going to poke 2 holes into the yucca. And now I just need a little piece of wood here. I'm going to go ahead and baton it with my axe. Now I'm using my knife, always cutting away from myself. And this is going to be the bait stick. So I'm taking my time. It's got to fit through that hole that we made in the piece of yucca. And there it is. The top will fit through, but it'll be stuck by that fatter piece on the bottom. I made 2 of those, and the other one doesn't need the tail. So the first one's the one without the tail, facing backwards. This one goes through, faces that one, and it can move backwards and forth, releasing the toggle. So now I'm going to make 2 stakes, hammer them into the ground, crossing each other with our yucca piece in the middle. I'm going to go ahead and lash a piece across right there. That's going to kind of add stability. Same with at the bottom. I'm just going to hold the trap in place. Now I'm going to take some cordage and I'm going to wrap it around loosely. Tie that off. Now here's going to be our engine limb that I'm going to add into the cordage, and I'm going to twist it. And that's where the energy is going to come from. Now I'm going to lash that down to a toggle. So the engine limb is lashed to the toggle. And now that's going to go between the bait stick and that front stationary peg. You can see how that pulls up there. Now I'm adding another hole. This is where the snare is going to go through. I'm going to undo the snare right here. Set it around the entrance. So now we're having the animal actually reach in, and this would be a baited bait stick in the back. So the animal's just going to be reaching its head through, and as soon as he touches it, boom, got him. Alright, so I'm setting it in again. Here's an entrance. So whatever the size of the animal, you're just going to make the trap as big as its head. You want its shoulders to get stuck right about there. There's my toggle set up there. There's my lashings on the engine limb.